Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Albino Moon Chat Tarot. I'm Becky and I'm here to do a little message. It's not very much little, it is something kind of big. And it's in regards to blockages. What blocks you from abundance? What blocks you from getting the thing that you want so badly? And the simple answer is yourself. But it's also the most complex answer too. A lot of people think, well, this is blocking me from me getting what I want. They're blaming it on a situation, they're blaming it on a person, a place, or an event or thing that happened in their life. But what's honestly blocking people from getting what they want and achieving that goal is themselves. And it's because of many factors, but the most important factor is because there's somewhere deep inside you that knows what you want, and then there's that other part that society has tampered with, where it's like a defense mechanism. You start going into worry mode, worries, fears, anxieties. And how I feel it's because of expectations. Not expectations you've placed for yourself from a place of knowing yourself, but expectations from others. Expectations that you have to do it this way, you have to be this way, because your circumstances or situations are like this, so this is your end result, this is what you're limited to. This is your blockage. My question then is that fulfilling to you? Does that make you happy to live up to everybody else's expectations versus your own? And if you are doing this, don't you feel trapped? Don't you feel stuck? Don't you feel like you don't know who you are? You don't know what you are passionate about? The first step to it is accepting that you are aware that you're not happy, that you're living up to other people's expectations versus living up to your own. So I thought of an exercise while I was sitting here thinking about these expectations that people have placed on me. And a good exercise is to write all those expectations down that people have on you, that society has brainwashed you to think that you want. Write them all down. And as you write them all down, do you feel how heavy they feel? Do you feel how limiting they feel? Do you feel how narrow-minded they feel? Those expectations that are not yours. Those expectations that tie you down. Some of those expectations aren't even realistic. Like, there's no way in Hades you would even do it or even fathom to think it. Okay? That's what I mean by that. Write them all down. Read them off one by one. Write them all down. And after you've written them all down, and you've looked at them, and you're feeling those emotions of like going through them, arguing with yourself even sometimes of how realistic this could be, what if, the coulda, woulda, shouldas. But then end it with, would that option, would that expectation really fulfill me? Is that satisfying to me? Is it of my own creation, my own doing? Does it allow me to be who I really am, to shine like I really shine? Then move on to the next. And keep doing this. And then once you've gone through all those expectations and you realize how really bananas they are, then it's time to take that one step. That first step. Or that second step, actually. The second step is to crumple that piece of paper. But to crumple it with all the emotions that you have towards those expectations. Like you're slapping it in the face. One good solid time. I mean, it's like a TKO kind of deal. But you're stunning it in a sense. You're stunning it. You're like, no, it stops here. I refuse to be tied down to something that isn't mine. I refuse to live up to everybody else's expectations of me. It's very nice that they have good intentions, but this is my life. I decide what stays or goes. Let me learn from my own experience, my own mistakes, my own victories. What works and what doesn't work for me. So when you crumple this piece of paper, it's like you're slapping these expectations, these people and their expectations in the face. But you're not physically harming them, you're just slapping the expectations. Something that doesn't serve you. Alright? And then once you're ready to just, you know what you want, you're exploring those ideas of what your expectations are. You ask yourself that question. What are my own expectations? What am I really good at? What do I want to do? If I could be doing something that makes me feel free, doesn't tie me down, and I'm really good at, and it's natural, and it's mind-blowingly free, like I don't even think, it takes no energy, no effort to really think and to do this because it feels fun. What is that? What is that for you? And then, once you're ready to let all that old baggage go, burn that piece of paper. Burn those expectations from others. And as you watch that piece of paper burn, it's as if you're cutting the cord. Imagine that cord, that those people's hands that are all over you has been cut. Their arms, that one arm full of people's expectations, and those many hands that are holding you back. Imagine that arm, that center life vessel is cut off, and now all those hands have let you go. Do you see how freeing it feels? Do you feel it? Imagine it, feel it, believe it. And then stand in your truth. Stand in the place where you feel is right, where you need to be. That is what I have for you. I hope that this message helps somebody. I just felt like I had a calling to do this message. So Namaste, my friends.